Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom, brought to you by Petra Worldwide. Here is Nathan Weaver.
Welcome back to Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom. I'm Nathan Weaver, founder and executive director of Petra Worldwide. For many decades, the home office deduction was whispered about as the ultimate IRS audit bait. Many visionaries have left thousands of dollars on the table because they have a fear that claiming the desk in the spare room will trigger a knock at the door. But in this new era of the digital soloist, the remote governance and the home office deduction are a standard business reality. The IRS isn't looking to punish you for working where you live, but they are looking for structure and exclusivity. Today, we're going to remove the fear and replace it with rock-solid strategy so that you can rightfully claim what's yours. In this area, the way you preserve wealth is by a strict adherence to the law. To qualify for the home office deduction, you must meet two primary tests. The first test is regular and exclusive use. This is the most critical test. This says the area that you're using must be used for business only. If your home office is also the kids' playroom or a guest room, it fails the exclusivity test. It doesn't have to be a separate room. Even a proportion of a corner of a room works if that's your home office space, but that specific space must be 100% professional. Test number 2, principal place of business. You must use this space regularly and for administrative and management activities like billing and reviewing invoices, the things we do here at Petra. Even if you perform your key service outside of the home, like let's say you're a landscaper, your home office still qualifies if your home office is where the administration of your business takes place. You have two paths to calculate the deduction, the simplified method or the actual expense method. The actual expense method looks at the details.
Pastors and financial leaders, do you need expert accounting or tax help? Do you have payroll or 1099 questions? Do you need a ministry expert to help you acquire real estate for your next project? If the answer is yes, yes, and yes, visit petraworldwide.org. Petra Worldwide has been strengthening ministries to transform humanity since 2007. Visit petraworldwide.org or call 855-481-9095.
Now let's talk about these two methods in a little bit more detail. So like I just mentioned, the actual expense method looks at the detail. It calculates the percentage of your mortgage, utilities, and insurance. The simplified method calculates a straight $5 per square foot up to 300 square feet. Now, we know that wisdom tells us to be ready for questions before those questions are asked. To deduct without fear, you must be able to have evidence. You got to be able to substantiate the claim. Take a photo or do a diagram if you have a sketch of your home office area and just highlight the area in which this is where you get your work done. So if you've got a 3,000 square foot house and you've got an identified isolated space, taking photographs, and if questioned, even providing a little sketch would be helpful. Keep a record of all the business activities that you handle in that space, whether it's responding to customer inquiries or managing the billing and invoicing cycles of your everyday business. Look at the actual expenses. If you do the actual expense method, make sure you're retaining the supporting documentation for the final amount of the deduction. Our experience and stewardship tells us that the IRS doesn't audit for fair deductions. They're auditing for unsupported deductions. As long as your documentation is precise, your audit fears completely disappear. At Petra Worldwide, we help you realize your home office deduction, help you with the calculation, and decide the method that's best for you. We can help you ensure that you get what you deserve. I'm Nathan Weaver. Lead with confidence, live with integrity, and build something that lasts. We'll see you next time.
Listen every day at 4 p.m. for Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom, brought to you by Petra Worldwide, strengthening ministries to transform humanity. On the web at petraworldwide.org.